I'm going to show you how to turn a green pool into a crystal clear pool. So the first thing you got to do is you got to skim the whole top. This has really thick algae. It's been sitting for a while. Anything, leaves, twigs, anything like that, skim the top. Because we can't see the bottom, you have to do a blind scoop on the bottom. Make sure there's no leaves. If there's a lot of leaves, you just got to scoop and scoop and scoop. You want to get anything that's organic out of the pool. Second thing you want to do is you want to go to the skimmer and you want to take the basket out and you want to clean it. You want to put a filter sock in there. The reason why we want a filter sock is because we have a cartridge filter. You can do it with a sand filter. I suggest to do it, doesn't matter what kind of filter you have, I suggest to do it. But you have to change it all the time. You have to check it every few hours. Third thing we want to do is we want to clean the filters. If you have a cartridge filter that looks like this and you want to learn how to take it apart, I'll put a link in the video description below. Right now we just turned the pump off. This is a variable speed, and because it's so green, you want to run this all the time on high speed. Make sure it's over 3,000 RPMs. You just want to run it all the time, until it's crystal clear. We got the top off and it's, as you can see, very green. You never ever let your pool do this. The moment it turns green at all, get on top of it, test your water. Pool was sitting for a while. So we're gonna try to straighten this thing out. So we gotta clean the filters. What we're gonna do is we're gonna burn these filters and put in new ones. I'm joking about burning it. My employee said to do it. There we go, we got the clean ones in. We're gonna clean those after, but we're gonna get another 4. And if you're looking for this type of filters, I'll link it in the description below. Here we're putting in filter socks. Again, I'll link some down below in the video description. But that's what it looks like right now. Make sure you clean your basket out better than that. Okay, we got the top on. We're gonna make sure that the air release valve here is closed. And then we're gonna turn it on. So we have really good flow here. So that's what you want. Okay, this is 10 minutes in. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure that the water pH is below 7, so 7 or below. So either test the water or put in 1 jug of muriatic acid. We'll let that circulate for about 30 minutes, and while you're waiting, you can always brush the pool, brush the walls, brush everything. After you're done brushing, we're gonna shock it. So for this pool here, it is super green. Normally we use about 20 liters of liquid chlorine just on your standard size pool. So this is standard size pool, about 1532. But because this thing was left and it's super, like it's thick green, thick. And we took a lot of the floating algae, we took that out. What we're gonna do is, normally I said we put 20 liters in if it's not too bad, or you can put in 40 liters if it's this bad. But we're gonna use granule shock. We're gonna put about 8 scoops of this, which is 700 grams. We're gonna put about 8 of these. Because the water is warmer, we're just gonna put it on the step. Don't throw it onto the liner unless you're prepared. Because we can't see it, we can't really brush it until it dissolves. But so we're gonna put it here. If the water's colder, you take the granules and you put it in a bucket of water, heat it up, then mix it in, and then pour it in as a liquid. And you just keep on doing that. You just gotta make sure that the granules are not gonna sit on the liner, especially vinyl liner. So this is what it looks next day, 24 hours. And I can hear the pump in there is struggling. So you got to clean the filters. Turn the pump off. If you have a sand filter, make sure you backwash your sand filter. Check the skimmer. Yeah, it's full. So you got to clean all that out. The skimmer socks, we ended up using, I think, 8 of them in 24 hours. After you've cleaned your filters, we're going to vacuum on waste, or you can put it on filter if it's not too bad. Next, you're going to test your water. So after we've tested the water, our pH is 7.4, our alkalinity is 50, hardness is good, no sanitation at all, but we have a salt system, so we're going to superchlorinate. If you have a salt system, test the salt. So we're going to raise the alkalinity up. And that's how you clear up a green swimming pool.